What is going on, guys? It is Dylan back with another video. Today's video is kind of different than how the rest of my videos go. I just wanted to kind of talk about players that I think are going to be upgraded, either short term, long term, or short to long. But guys that I'm looking at currently that I'm investing a lot into, trying to get as much as I can before they go up in price and overall. So let's start with number one is Dylan Carlson. Dylan Carlson for the Cardinals, 22 years old, right fielder. He's got a buy now 153. You can quick buy him, 81 stubs. It's honestly ridiculous, but the reason I'm targeting Dylan Carlson is right now he is leading all rookies, not only in runs but walks as well. 13 runs, 10 walks, both lead. He's up there in RBIs. He is currently sixth in rookies in RBIs. 3 home runs, tied for first in triples for rookies, and he is batting a 281 and on base percentage of 390 for 72 overall. Someone like that is definitely someone you want to target. He's very cheap, 153 stubs, like I said, 72 overall. He's the first person I am targeting. Alright, guys, and for the next two players, they're both White Sox players. They're both also very cheap bronze players. First is Nick Madrigal. He is the second position player that I've been targeting. He's also, like I said, very cheap, 108. He's got the sell now. You can create a buy order at 48. It's usually around that price. They go up and down all the time. He is third in rookies for hits. His teammate and another guy, I mean, Yermin Mercedes is obviously someone that's going to go up. He's just playing phenomenal, but I'm trying to go with more lower names, guys that are a lot cheaper that no one's really buying right now. Like I said, you look at some of the prices, and he's down there in prices. And for a rookie, he's somebody I definitely want to target. No home runs, 6 RBIs, 4 walks. He's only got 2 strikeouts, and that's what impresses me a lot is just 2 strikeouts. I mean, you look at the rest of the rookie list, and like no one else has less than 6. So for somebody that's got 61 at bats, that's somebody you want to target. His vision's already there. He's got a 90 vision. You can see that his power is, I mean, really well done. He's just a contact hitter. I kind of see like Starlin Castro was for the Cubs earlier in his career. Just got on base, a really good fielder. He's definitely somebody that I'm targeting. And like I said, dirt cheap. Next, behind him is Carlos Rondon. Like I said, you can easily go and say you're Mercedes, but that's just an easy player to say. I'm targeting Rondon just because he's a bronze player. He's selling cheap. He threw a no-hitter. I mean, he just looks really impressive right now. I'm trying to get his stats right here. Okay, so he's got 3 games pitched, 19 innings pitched. He's got an ERA of .47. Only 1 allowed run, 8 walks, and 24 strikeouts. And he's got a .68 batting average against. And we can even look at some of his games of who he's faced, and that also has a factor. And he faced Cleveland twice. He got the no-hitter the one game, and the other game allowed his only run he's allowed all season. But he's got at least 7 strikeouts in all 3 games played. The other game was against Seattle, which isn't as much of a bigger game, but for how well he's pitching, a 72 overall. He's got a no-hitter already this season. That's definitely someone you want to target. Is buy now 177, and you can create a buy order at 92 stubs. And like I said, just a bonus pick that everyone already knows. Yermin Mercedes down there, 66 overall. Another guy you want to target for the White Sox. All right, guys, and with the fourth player that I'm targeting is Mark Canha. The reason I'm targeting Mark Canha is, I mean, he's playing just phenomenal baseball right now. Right now, he leads the league in runs scored. He's got 2 more than Acuna. He's got 14 walks on the season, which is good for ninth. So his vision's a 63 in game for somebody that's got 14 walks. That's someone I really want to target. He's got 3 home runs, 7 RBIs. But the thing that stands out for me is just the walks and runs. Those are 2 key factors of somebody that gets a upgrade. You don't always just want to go for home runs because all it's going to do is really get their power. But his vision, I believe, is going to go up. The other thing with that is he's batting 274 and has got a 424 on base percentage. And for somebody that's a 74 overall, got to buy now 146 stubs. And create a buy order of 85. Usually he goes up to about 100 stubs. So right now he's kind of cheaper than he usually is. But he's another guy that I'm going to target for cheap. Like I said, leading the league in runs. Got a really good on base percentage, average, and 14 walks on the season. So another guy I'm going to target. Plus he's got 4 stolen bases too. So yet another guy I am targeting for this week's roster update. Alright guys, the next player I'm targeting, he does have a higher stub price than the rest. He was more expensive earlier in the week. He's kind of went cheaper lately, just because he really hasn't gotten any saves. But Emmanuel Clase for the Indians is the closer that I'm targeting. He's on here as a reliever, so he'll get bumped to a closer, hopefully with a roster update. I can't imagine why he's not. He's leading rookies in saves, and he's actually tied for 4th in the league with saves with 4. He still has a 0 ERA. Him, Chapman, and Hader, some of the bigger names, Kimbrel, Reyes, those guys all have yet to allow a run. But Clase is the rookie that I'm targeting here, and yeah, he's got 4 saves, 8 innings pitched, 7 hits in those innings. He's got 3 unearned runs, so those don't count against him, but they're still there. 3 walks, 11 strikeouts, and a 1.2 whip, which is a lot higher than the other closers, but I still think he's going to get a bump, definitely from a 68. I don't know if he's necessarily going to be a silver, but I could see a 3 or 4 point bump in his overall. Like I said, he's usually around 250, somewhere around there. Right now he's a lot cheaper than normal, but he's another guy that I am targeting. Alright guys, the last player that I am targeting this week for cheap players is Ryan Weathers of the Padres. Started off as a reliever, and they needed a starter one game, and he came in and pitched good. He's got 2 starts. I believe they're both against the Dodgers, but regardless, he's been pitching really good for them this season. He's only got 15 innings pitched, which isn't a lot, but for a rookie reliever, that is great. He's got a .59 ERA. Like I said, 2 of the games he's started are against the Dodgers. He's only allowed 4 hits in those 15 innings, 1 earned run, which was a home run, which is the first game he pitched. Other than that, he has been 4 games without allowing a run. He's only walked 5 batters, and he's got 16 strikeouts. So he's not a huge strikeout pitcher, but granted, he has played against the Dodgers, so you could throw that in there as a factor. And then he's got a .083 batting average against, which is one of the best right now for pitchers. Granted, like I said, he's only got 15 innings pitched, so you could play that into a factor. But at the same time, 2 of those games are against the Dodgers. But for 57 overall, he's got a buy now of 94, and you could create a buy order at about 45 stubs. He's definitely someone that is going to get a bump. It's not going to be anything crazy. I can't see him going to a silver, but he's definitely going to be a bronze with this next update. So definitely target him, guys. Anyway, I hope this helped. I kind of want to do these to where I'm just targeting cheaper players. I don't want to go after the big names like Corbin Burns, JD Martinez. Those names are a little too easy, but I thought I'd throw in there some smaller names for cheap that a lot of people can go after and make some stubs hopefully off of. So if you guys did enjoy this video, leave a like and comment if you guys like anyone else that I'm not seeing. And yeah, let's just try to make some stubs here, guys. So hope you enjoy.